Well, hello there, welcome. Welcome to Tarot to a T. Today we're going to do a mid-July reading of the sign of Aquarius. And if this is your first time stopping by, welcome. Glad you could come by. And if you are returning as a regular or a subscriber, which is even better, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate your support, and I hope you're having a good week. So again, we got a lot of cards coming out there. I think there's something hopping for Aquarius. I think that's a sign. So if you have been here before, I'm sorry, I'm doing a crazy little shuffle job here where I'm being pushed around with the cards. I am doing a little different of a spread. I started off with the month of July doing it this way, and I kind of like it. I seem to, I don't know, I feel more in tune with it in some way. So we're changing things up. Hope it's working for you. Okay. I'm going to look at a situation for Aquarius for the mid-month of July. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Now if we could get some cards of advice. Oh, all right. Oh. There you go. Slide right out there. All right. That was pretty simple. Okay, Aquarius, let's jump right into it, shall we? Three of Spades. You got some kind of third party or third element situation. Oh, you got that Queen of Spades that comes out. She comes out a lot. Oh, I'll talk about her in a second. You got a new start with this Ace of Clubs, and you have another 3. So you got something that's definitely dealing with a person or an element that is influencing you, making life hard for you. What was the word I just thought of, and it just slipped my mind. Just something that's impacting the situation that's going on for you. But the 3 of Hearts, it does talk about potentially a love triangle. I do not entertain love triangles that they're a normal everyday occurrence. You know what I mean? I feel like, personally, in my experience, I don't have too many of those going on. That doesn't mean they don't happen. They could. You know, especially if you're a younger person and you're very social. But I tend to see that third party player energy is like, it can be a person mingling in your affairs, not necessarily romantically, but with Hearts, it generally does talk about somebody who's hitting you on the emotional level in some way. You know, not just like a random coworker, for example. The 3 of Spades is about physical stress. It's worrying about something. I think whatever is going on here is affecting you emotionally for sure, but it's also stressing you out. Let's put these back where they were. It could be having to do with this female energy. Now, these Queen of Spades, if you've ever watched me before, I do explain. This is a female energy, but doesn't have to be female. However, she does tend to hold back what she's thinking and feeling, and so you're kind of left in the dark. And you kind of are suspicious of her motives. It's that kind of feeling, right? It could also be a general feeling from you that you're suspicious of somebody else and their motives. It doesn't mean that there's this female involved, and she happens to be an air sign because the Spades is an air sign. right? Um, I'm pausing here because this new start, now where does that fit in? Where does that fit in? Maybe you're trying to have a new start and you have some complicating factors here. Like a third element or a third person that's really stressing you out. Like I said, they're affecting you very emotionally. This new start is also about, maybe you're in the midst of like, this might be two things going on, okay? Because this Ace of Clubs is about a strong desire to learn some kind of knowledge or skill or trade. Perhaps you're in the midst of learning something new for your job, for example, or you're in college. Maybe you went back to college. Maybe you're still in college. And you're embarking on something that's mentally stimulating but also challenging. So you're kind of starting at the beginning, if you know what I'm hinting at. And like I said, she could be like throwing you for a ringer, especially if she's involved with these third-party element energies here. I mean, this could be you, because I did say it could be an air sign. I just don't see how this darker spirit, manipulative energy could... I mean, I guess you could be the person on the other end of this, being mysterious with somebody else. I don't want to say you're leading people on, but it's kind of headed in that direction because there's the heart element, but we do have worry and stress. So I feel like you're on the receiving end of somebody messing with you this way. I just got that. I don't usually talk that way, but somebody's messing with you. Yeah. And you're trying to start over in some manner. I mean, very possibly career. Let's see what's going on else for Aquarius in this situation for mid-July. Please. Something we need to know about. Oh, wow. You did kind of wrap up a major cycle. These major cycles in the end do tie in with these new starts, obviously, because they denote some kind of event that's been going on for a while. It's wrapped up, or some kind of life lesson. It does seem to center around finances or abundance, though, because we do have the diamonds spotlighted here. This is the card of prosperity and success. Again, I keep getting drawn back to this and learning a new... Skill is not the right word. It's like, maybe you're like in this new position that's brought you a lot of success. Like you worked hard for it, right? You finally achieved that, and now you're kind of learning the ropes. Meanwhile, you're distracted with this third party, this third element that's entered into your life. I mean, this could be you kind of like hiding your feelings. See if we can get another card here for Aquarius. This is a very intriguing reading. Very mysterious. Looks like you or somebody took control in this situation with these kings. It's dominating, it's influential, it's authority of some sort, but I tend to see it as an energy of somebody having authority over you or taking some kind of control. And this could be you taking the control, or it could be a fire sign. Okay? They generally have good intentions, they have good moral values, so there's no malevolent energy like with this Queen of Spades. This is actually very good energy. This could, to me, this would fit what you have done. You've kind of taken control of your destiny. And like I said, I'm sensing that some kind of financial achievement has happened here for you. You probably had a hand in that as far as being, working hard, being ambitious, making all the right moves, paying attention to what's going on, and not just like floating along and just hoping that good fortune came your way. I think you made a lot of effort for this to occur. I do think it's some kind of major promotion. I think you got put in some kind of position of power, because the king would also denote that. And being fitting this position, because this is positive. This is a good energy. This is a good positive influence. It's not like you're taking the power to abuse it. You're not doing that. You've taken the power because you have good intentions behind it. You have a very clear, pure, benevolent intention to use this power for good, however that may fit. I want to try for one more card to define this third-party element that's going on in the background that's probably irritating the crap out of you or just making life difficult because you're worried and stressed out about it. I got two. Okay, so it could be a younger person involved with this jack of spades. I'm not gonna kid you. Can be kind of a person on the outside. You know, they're friendly. You think they're on your side and whatnot, but they have kind of a sly, clever side to them. Again, not as dark as the Queen of Spades, but somebody who doesn't have all their cards on the table. You don't know exactly what they're up to. So they could be up to something not so positive. I don't think it's horrible, though. The Eight of Spades does talk about moving on. Advancing, especially in the realm of work. I think you're really challenged at work right now. I think you did have some kind of promotion or transfer into another position that has given you a lot of authority and power. And I think you're not used to it, because this is about challenges around work. And again, it's talking about stress. I'm not exactly seeing how this jack would fit in that, unless you feel like that's you. Jack energy, young energy, less experienced, less mature. Like, you're just kind of out of your element. You're not real good at what you're doing right now because it's new to you. Not because you're not good at the job, but like, I think in terms of handling your day-to-day stresses is probably, this is new ground for you. I don't think we're going to get information about this third element, though. Unless it's just that you've moved into a new, this just came to me, that you moved into a new position, you're stressed out about it, and this is kind of your emotional dilemma you're having, or an emotional issue, just like a drama that's going on inside you that you can't necessarily show to the outside world, right? Because if you're in this position of power, you kind of have to put on a strong face. You know, like, you know, you have this under control, which I'm sure you do. It could be that that's what this 3 energy is about. And you're hiding that for people around you, especially working with other people, for example. Let's look at your cards of advice. Nice, we have the 3 again, but it's the 3 of clubs. 8 of diamonds, nice. We have finances highlighted. 6 of clubs, this is about new opportunities. We definitely saw that you are embarking on new opportunities, and we have 9 of diamonds. This is all about finance. This is definitely very strong career work themed here. The 3 of clubs, very interesting. This could very well be what you're experiencing at the moment, because this is about there being a struggle. It's also indicating some kind of indecisiveness. The Eight of Diamonds, like I said, is highlighting your finances, but it does talk about you moving past them. I think it's going to point this advice, and I'm going to ask for a few more cards because I don't have enough here to tell you where to go with this. But this is about moving ahead, and again, highlighting that hard work has paid off, and you are reaping the rewards of something. Also, with the Nine of Diamonds, you've come to some kind of completion. I think it's something you've worked towards for a while. And now you have, this is like, to me, like the pipeline to having resources and finances at your fingertips. It's the stimulus check card, but I was trying to give a more clear example of what that denotes. In other words, it's not like you suddenly got a big windfall. It's just that you have resources now, and so that the money and the abundance energy is flowing very nicely for you. You're able to make large purchases and repairs and take care of things. And at the same time, you do have new opportunities and new doors opening up. I think that goes without saying, especially if you got into a promotion, that this is going to open other pathways, right? This is the card of, I've come to realize this is the card of potentially entering into higher pursuits that are going to help you grow in any area of your life, mentally, materially, even spiritually, emotionally. You're in this place now where you get to move on to a new chapter of sorts. That's the sense I'm getting from this. But there is a lot of struggle right now. Like I said, I think you're trying on the new shoes of being in this position and having more authority or power, control, however it fits, and you're not comfortable with it. It's all new to you. You know, that takes time to get accustomed, especially if, I'm thinking in terms of like a mindset, like your mindset might have been more of the person lower on the chain, and now you're higher on the chain. And maybe you have to catch yourself sometimes and remind yourself that you're no longer below, you're above. And this was destined. The Six of Spades is about destiny and fate. It also could mean that there's more, oh, we had another card fly out. I didn't even see that. It could also mean that there's more conflict down the road, but I'm looking at it as these destiny cards is about you entering into a phase of your life where you're going to be embarking on a new lesson of some sort, and we did say that, right? With the Six of Clubs, that it's leading you to higher pursuits. Very well could be a new chapter that's going to reap rewards down the road in terms of like spiritual growth, for example. It's just probably not going to happen anytime soon. It's not going to wrap up anytime soon. You're just starting on it. The Four Diamonds popped out with it, and I didn't even see it. It went off the side of the cards here, but this is very nice because this talks about your stability and security, especially around finances. So even though this is destined, it looks like you are in a very fine, stable place with your finances. Not only are you able to use your resources, this does indicate a windfall. So you got a pay bump. You got a financial boost somehow. It is also a warning not to overspend. I will not kid you with that. And again, with this young Jack energy, it's probably you are experiencing a certain level of wealth that you're not used to. And so it's saying be careful with the spending. And we have another card talking about your stability and security here, but this is talking about balance. I'm getting a strong sense, since we just did have a warning about the overspending, that you need to take care with the balance. Keep things balanced in all aspects. How you spend money, how you view yourself, how you take care of yourself physically and emotionally, because we did come out of this stress here, and with the Eight of Spades. I am seeing this reading, Aquarius, as you adjusting. You're going through an adjustment period of being in a new situation, new territory. And these threes that we saw earlier, I don't think it's a person. I think it's an energy of, yeah, you have all this at your feet now, but you are having to deal with inner conflict over this. Not conflict like it's a problem to be solved, but I think it's an adjustment period. I keep hearing an adjustment period. You're going through adjustments, mental gymnastics. But it's all good. Your finances are going to definitely improve. If I don't think they were bad to begin with, but you've definitely reached a level of abundance here that I think was a long time coming. I think you've been working very hard towards, and that's a good thing. But now you just gotta get used to this new role that you're in. Make sense? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notifications. You will be notified when the next video comes out and all that good stuff, right? Thank you for joining me, and take care until I see you again.